Diretso na, oh. Ikaw na, mapasok na. Si Sir Montano.
Kami gali ang Gadfly nga banda. Nagsugod kami mga 96 diri sa Bacolod. Ang sugod sini nga banda, puro kami mga taga San Carlos nga nag-eskwela diri sa Bacolod, tapos lain-lain kami banda. Then isa lang ka boarding house, tapos hasta nga nagtukod na lang kami isa.
Been so long, I heard it all before. Couldn't see the smile, I felt it even more. Wake me up, it's time to roll you down.
Start na mo ng Katumbal, duha kami sang brother ko, si Artson. First bass player namon is ang cousin ginamon. So buong ara na siya sa California. So pag migrate sa California sa 2002, in time man nga na-meet ko si Jock sa school kay sa ding ani Doc sa
Mexican, Cadete ko to,
sa City. Sa City. So muna desperado mga minarts nga gusto namon sige yun ng banda kay doon na may blang magtukar. So muna si Jokes timing man na-meet ko siya. Eventually siya ng bass player naman sa Subong.
Started as one of the hindi ko ng word pa yun. Ayun, 98 nag-start kami as corporate band. Then tanay kami malawig na 19 years. Si drummer si Mokong nagupot sa mon sa 2000, close 2004. Mga sa amon din yung apat, tanay kami for 15 years na. Nag-start kami doing corporate gigs. Pwede gig naman mambal na kami ang nagsugod diri sa scene sa Bacolod. Not the original scene sa mga originals, pero scene sa live band circuit sa last part of the 90s.
The world The weekend is over, it's another Monday. Gotta run for cover, I start the car, I'm off to hell. I gotta go before they ring the bell. The bus, the jeepney and the train overhead, they all just seem to remind me.
I'm Bong Tan. Used to be with the Bottles back in the 80s, late 80s. And then during the early 90s, we disbanded and then we formed Food, Shelter and Clothing. And then ang Food Shelter and Clothing actually sige-sige pa until now. Although hindi lang kami nga siling active na gid kaayo. Nag-produce man ko as the Roadside Bombs. And I also do mga production work. I did some mga remixes, post-production with local bands like Narcata, Nancy Brew. Tapos also mga remixes naman for another local band, the other band galing ni Jaspers and Gadfly, which is ang Fractions. So nag-ubrama ko ng mga remix sa ila. And then I'm also currently nag-podcast ko, which is actually continuation siya sa akong radio program back in the late 80s, which was ang Sunday Sound Tour. But this time, podcast na nga format.
I felt that you were here. You're blowing like the wind in my ear. You mesmerize, a glowing smoke right in my eyes. I never felt so dizzy again.
Hi, my name is Nobel Marines. I was a DJ for DYEC FM and also for Jamie 102.3 and lastly Killer B 106.3. I listened to heavy metal and I hosted the rock shows in all of those three radio stations.
City representing y'all. Dog, you get 7 shots once you hit a meadow pop. Hotter than a cinder block. Ako pala si Aerodot. From Bacolod to the Bay and Brooklyn, let's bring it back. There's no way to stop him once you see one of my men react. Bacolod City 101. In my city. In my city, the grass is green and the girls are pretty. By now, I think you should say it.
I started liking or getting into and loving hip hop when I was just a kid. That would have to be in the 80s, and it was through my sister who had hip hop tapes. I would sneak in her room, play the tapes whenever she was in the bathroom. And that's how I really got my fix of hip-hop at an early age.
Don't let them start mixing. It's a rap. Every track I swear is hard hitting. I ain't really religious, but I'm God-fearing.
Sugod, grunge. Tapos, bass top ako to. Carlo Brose, wala pa na siya. Si Edo Brose, drums. Si Eman, gitara. Si Nico Brose, lead. Si Bambam, ang bukalista ako, bass. 5 kami. Tapos, nagalin ko, pinag-school. Dason si Carlo Brose, nagbulos. Sulod naman si Ray. Na mo man to grunge magyapon pero may mga Alice in Chains naman nga mga grunge. Hasta nga nagbalik ko, din ara naman si Kyo. Nagbugat na kiti si Kyo mahilig pagid sa metal nga mga kanta. Dason amo na duwa ang tsura. Kung mag-metal, ganis kyo kanta. Tapos kung mga punk naman nga, alternative, ako ginapabanat nila. Pero may harap po yung gani isa ka bukalista si Angelo Cosas. Mga 311 naman to. May mga papitik-pitik na blang mga tripping na kisa mga muna. Basta nga nagdugalibot
Actually, kung sa name lang sang banda, do that time, guro kiti, kung do medyo bata ko pa, do part na permissive mong humor, bala nga to. Kung tag sa banda, binamon do, hindi man yung singa gusto naman seryosohon, pero gusto naman, do mo na do, pagambal, bisang ngalan sang banda, do, hindi lang bala do ka Americanized, bala, do ka Pinoy lang yabi, do mo na bala. Uy, kami na minsan, ka matiner na siya nga Katumbal mo.
Like, gusto naman do Ilonggo nga ngalan sang banda, do mo na bala.
Siguro, makami gyapon sa natawag ng writing. Pwede, tanan ng banda, dagi mo nila sa writing na dyan na natin magkakit. Pero as a band, I don't know, pwede more on kami. Somehow, harap kita sa natawag na variety sa acid. Acidic ng mga membro sa musikero. Kumbaga, hindi pa kami matawag ng jazzers. Pero well, of course, tanan ang musicians is more of the skill and then the talent, and then basically they are more theoretically speaking. Ang musician dapat well-equipped ka sa iyong ginagamit ng instrumento. But siguro nag-walk lang kami sa amon na share na we are more into improvisations. Tapos kung anong na-feel namin within ourselves, pina-express naman through music.
Take me down to a corner, sitting where the grass is green and the girls are. Come on, yeah. Take me down to a corner, sitting where the grass is green and the girls are. Yeah. Bacolod City 101. Yeah. In my city. Yeah.
When I started doing hip hop in Bacolod, it was funny because I was working at a radio station. I was working at a local radio station. They gave me my time slots. I even had a hip hop segment that was done every Saturday. I had a 4-hour segment of straight R&B and hip hop.
Him above me, they keep saying I'm doing the right thing, so I keep on, cause you never know. Let your presence be known when you rockin' and you spittin'. Let your presence be known, otherwise you non-existent. On the grind, on a mission, all the time, all up in this borderline city limits. Build the buzz, power tripping.
It all started when I met a few other people who were also into heavy metal. And I realized that they wanted to do gigs. They wanted to host concerts and actually do something interesting with their lives.
Pag sugod na gid nasudla namon sang ska, mga rancid na mga style, mga punk ska, amo na doon daw nakita namon nga do may pwede siya i-market compare gid sa kung amon lang gid bla gusto nga music.
Ever since pag-start namon, heavily driven, gigami kag doon na miangin kami basta mga three-piece nga banda like para sa akong Big Green Day, mga Nirvana, basta do tanan nga three-piece nga banda, do amo ginang mian namon.
Ang scene sa late 80s, to be exact, 89, kami nag-start ang Food Shelters. Ang ratami ng bottles kini, technically pag ito ya, as in waay gid dyan, non-existent ang scene. So, at that time, sa college ko, sa UNOR, bali mo to, kaming mismo na lang nag-organize na sa amon mga concerts. Naka-concert kami sa UNOR, San Agustin, Lasal, kadto sa Iloilo. And then, nag-disband kami after college, mo to nag-Food Shelter, nag-concentrate kami sa recordings, originals. To the point nga, laka-laka lang kami kaya nag-concert. Puro na lang yung recording sa sin-release sa mga cassettes. Padala sa Manila, as in tagpila na sa una ka mga cassette album kinapangubra namon. Sa balay lang, bali, way pa to computer, way pa gamit namon 4-track na cassette. Ginatag sa akon sa isa ka relative.
When they gave me that position in that radio station, and I found out how to work editing, I started recording my own songs that I never knew how to do even when I was younger, and recording the songs till it made it on local airwaves. I think that's how I started in Bacolod. Like there was no hip hop in Bacolod like when I first started.
Yeah, looking like a goddess, true story, and I couldn't be
So
more
I
honest.
started helping them because of my position as a DJ, of course, putting their music out on radio. And eventually, since you're already part of it, you're already playing the music, I started going to the gigs and I fell in love with the experience of being in a concert, a real metal concert.
Limited lang musician appreciate nila. Pero kung mambal ka masa, daw hindi kita man. Bisan gani nag-ska kami, ang masa medyo na culture shock pa. Kaso di ba nagsulod na kamo to that. Wala pa gani ska, di ba nagsulod na kamo that time. Nga medyo bugat pa kami mga sepultura. Muna man to karahara na siya mga Soulfly. Damo nag in and out sa amon eh. Ang Gadfly, kung isipon mo lang kadamo-damo nag-in and out nga mga members. Dason, amo na bit, naglabot na kami sa ska. Dason, daw damo, amo to nga time daw damo, nagakwa sa amon. May gakwa man na sa una, bisan amo na to music namon, ara man. Pero mas i-compare mo sa subong nga nag-ska, punk ska reggae, amon to kar, mas mas attract.
So sa mga earlier years namon muna ang usually nga amon man nga sangway pa kami ga composition. Ang tokar namon muna mga Nirvana, then Silverchair. Usually mga grunge music eh. Tapos pag meet ko kay Jokes, so siyempre bago nga member, bago nga kuan, niyari ka muna dapat connection eh. So amo na sa kay Jokes naman ang among connection is amo nang Blink-182. Since amo na lang ang mga years 2002 o punk rock revival do. Amo na siya ng mga years. Hasta nagdiretso na lang sa punk rock na buta. Do sa subong duway man namon bigyan na consider gid nga punk rock amon banda pero do amo na lang siya ng kantuan.
So may sa experimental stage. Pero mostly punk rock.
Much more to nga mo nga time niya sa amon, I mean, speaking for myself, much more nga mo to plano, mubra lang gid composition, Nag-gig kami once in a while. Ang I think namon siguro ka prominent nga gig ang sa Iron Dinosaur. Amo to nga mga siguro mga 90% sa amon nga repertoire is puro mga originals. I think we were the first band nga nagtukar diri sa Bacolod na wala drummer. Puro electronics. Ang amon backing track which lang, cassette. Kaya yung amon yung music much more electronic based mo. So I guess some say nga could be nga isa man kami sa mga pioneers ng electronic music locally.
Chill. Ain't enough to say that I'm stumped. If I'm awake or asleep or bumped, for all that I had to go through, trying to build my world around. You can do
course we can do, every musician can do cover songs. But somehow, gusto mo naman makakreate, as we, 4 members, makakreate kami freely with our music. So, yung muna lang yung aming partner. Of course, si Vito is a well-versed musician, and the rest of the members also, may kanya-kanya kami. So, ginakuha naman ang weaknesses and the strength of the band. And then we combine it.
The blues, party people everywhere. Throw your hands up in the air. Keep on moving, keep on beating. Everybody, 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 sing to my soul out. Soul out. Soul out. Everybody gotta get in, sold out. Everybody gotta get in, sold out. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you. It's a Wednesday, and we're back here with a mix of jazz and a little bit of funk and everything.